I think Deontay Wilder is playing his cards wrong when it comes to Anthony Joshua. And it's on many different levels, right? Power of negotiation is one of them, probably the most important thing. It's not wise for a man to say he's willing to accept 10%. If in return, if he wins the fight, the person who received 90% has to receive 10%. See, because that fight's going to have to take place in the UK. More than likely, that's what's going to happen. And if that happens, that means that the fight's going to be stacked in favor of Anthony Joshua. Now, me personally, I don't think Joshua needs it. I think Joshua beats Deontay Wilder without the politics outside the ring. That's just an opinion. I don't know that to be truthful or not, right? Because they haven't fought yet. And I still think that Joshua, there's room for improvement. Maybe Deontay Wilder can take advantage of that. I don't know. Until they get in the ring. So that's one big mistake. You don't tell someone you wouldn't accept 10% if that's not really your intent. Second, you know that Wilder does not call the shots. He talks a big game, but he does not call the shots. Al Heyman does. Bella, there's other people to consider. Those are his business partners, or if not, they straight out call the shots when it comes to Wilder. Getting into the race card, he's appealing to his fan base, right? Saying that Deontay Wilder, or rather he's saying Anthony Joshua's being milked by the white man, just calling Eddie Hearn a typical white man milking a brother, right? When you yourself are promoted by a white man who's making money off of you, without a doubt. He wouldn't be in it from the goodness of his heart. You ever look at that face of Lou DiBella, you're gonna tell me that's a kind man just trying to help out a black man? He's getting money. And Al Heyman, he's got to pay Al Heyman. Al Heyman is not doing this shit because, he cares about Deontay Wilder. He's doing it to get money. Everybody involved. So that was stupid. Right? Wilder does not work for himself. He's not his own boss. The third point, I think, is the most important one. That is, Wilder, you're chasing the fight. When you start chasing the fight, then you make yourself vulnerable when it comes to negotiations, right? Now, this whole talk that Wilder wants to step to Joshua in the ring, assuming he beats Parker. I think he could beat Parker, but you never know. And that Joshua countered that, and I think it was pretty smart because Wilder is playing checkers and Joshua's playing chess. And this doesn't really have to play chess with him. This is pretty easy. So he countered by saying, well, you can't step in the ring until you sign a contract. Right? Because you're Wilder, you're chasing the fight. And I believe Wilder wants this fight. And I believe Wilder thinks he can win. I used to think that Wilder was just looking at this as a cash-out fight. And maybe he still is, or maybe he is, I don't know. But I think he really feels he can beat Anthony Joshua. In his heart, he feels that he can beat him. But he's playing his cards wrong. he's putting himself in a vulnerable position where AJ will have everything in his side. The fight will be stacked in his favor to win, and they might leave Deontay Wilder with shit. Luckily for Wilder, he's got smarter people around him that knows better. He will not accept 10%. He'll get a bigger percentage. I don't know where, maybe 30%. I think he'll be lucky if he gets 30%. I think that's a fair deal.